In our textbooks, it begins with Siddhartha, the prince who left his palace, sat beneath a tree and became the Buddha. But what if I told you there was another? A prince who left everything behind, even before Siddhartha. Not to become a monk, not to start a religion, but to disappear. His name was Vardhaman. The world would later call him Mahavira, but long before that, he was just a boy who said no to a kingdom. Pause for a moment and imagine this choice. A prince surrounded by gold, by armies, by comfort, by power. And yet, he turns away. Why? This is where our story begins. Not with crowns or victories, but with the quiet courage of refusal. He was born in Kundagram, near Vaishali, a city alive with debate, politics and learning. His father, a royal chief. His mother, from the warrior Lichavi clan. By birth, he was every bit a prince. By nature, he was something else. At 30, when others chased glory, Vardhaman made a choice that shook his family. Not exile, not battle, but silence. For 12 years, he kept a vow of stillness. Insects bit him. Children mocked him with stones. Seasons turned. His body weakened, but his will only grew. For 12 long years, he remained wordless. He walked the roads without attendants. The seasons changed: harsh summer, heavy monsoon, biting winter, yet he did not react. And within him, a quiet fire whispered, "I seek not their praise nor their cruelty. I seek only the flame that burns illusion." This was not rejection of the world. It was a deeper test, a prince teaching himself to rule not kingdoms, but the self. But Vardhaman was not alone. Across the land, a quiet fire was spreading, the fire of the Shravan movement. This was not the story of one man's renunciation. It was an age when many walked away from palaces and markets, seeking not wealth, not rituals, not authority, but truth. This was the India of the 6th century BCE, restless, questioning, alive. The river of Sanatan Dharma was not still. It was boiling, churning, birthing new voices. And those voices did not speak only in Sanskrit, the guarded language of priests. They spoke in Pali, the tongues of farmers, merchants, and mothers. In this ferment, two great paths emerged. Mahavir, the prince turned ascetic, chose tapas, a discipline of fire and fierce austerity. Siddhartha, another prince in another kingdom, would soon choose the middle path, a way of balance. Different choices, different expressions, at their core two rays of the same eternal sun. These stories tell us something profound, that they were rays of the same eternal sun, flowing in different directions, but born of the same light. History, as we inherit it, is never complete. It celebrates kings and saints, but often silences those who walked beside them. And yet, as centuries passed, truth fractured. Buddhism was painted as rebellion. Jainism became silence, and unity was broken into fragments. What was once one current of truth became scattered into competing streams. Two princes walked into the forests of ancient India. One wore golden robes, the symbol of status, wealth, and worldly power. The other wore white, the color of renunciation, silence, and purity. They were not fleeing. They were not escaping. They were seeking. One became Siddhartha, the Buddha, the one who saw that neither wealth nor suffering are the final truths, and that balance is the way. The other became Mahavir, the great hero who chose extreme austerity, vowing silence, discipline, and self-mastery to burn away all illusion. Both became giants, not because they escaped the world, but because they saw through it. Their journeys were not about power, not about founding religions, but about remembering an ancient truth that the greatest victory is over the self. That the original goal of Sanatan Dharma was never caste or ceremony, but to know the self, to know the rhythm that beats beneath all things.